Hey guys, so today we're going to do problem of the day for December 12th. This is problem 70, climbing stairs. It says you are climbing a staircase. It takes n steps to reach the top. Each time you can either climb 1 or 2 steps. And how many distinct ways can you climb to the top? Okay, so it says if there's 2 steps, there are 2 ways to get it. You either take 1 plus 1 or 2. And then 1 plus 1 plus 1 or 1 plus 2 or 2 plus 1, right? So what are we trying to do here? Let's see. Goal, find the number of different combinations to reach the top by taking either 1 or 2 steps. Inputs, param 1, the number of steps. Output, return the number combinations to reach the top. Okay, so to do this, it's kind of like a DFS. The best way to do this is kind of a DFS approach. I believe I've already done this before, but kind of to reiterate, let's suppose we had 3 steps, so 0, 1, 2, 3. And so you can go from 0 to 2, 0 to 1, and then so on and so on. So the way we'll do this is say, okay, say I'm on 2, how many ways are there to get to 3? And then we'll save that as in another array, kind of like a DP array. How many steps are there to able to get to 3? That's 1. Okay. And then from here, from 1, then I say, okay, now the next steps is going to be, how many steps are there to get to 3? There's going to be 1 way for the 2 step from 1 to 3. And there's going to be another way from the 1 step to the 2. So that's 2. And then we reach our starting point 0. How many ways is there to get to 3? Well, it's going to be 1 plus this. So that's 3. There are 3 ways to get to well, it will be you can go to 0 to 1, and so that'll be 3 ways. And then from 0 to 2, that's another 1 way, right? Actually, no, I'm mistaken that. So plus this, so that's 3. So either I go from here to here or to here. So that's 3 ways to do it. And that's my final answer. So all you really need is the last 2 steps, and you start from the top. So let's say I is equal to n while I is greater than 0. Let's say in step 1 is equal to 1, and step 2 is equal to 2, right? Say that this is the 1 step. Let's say if n equals 1, return 1. If n equals 2, return 2. Otherwise, we'll have 3. We'll say, okay, int prev step is equal to step 1 plus step 2. And then we'll say step 2 is equal to step 1, and then step 1 is equal to proof step, and then turn proof step 1. So the idea here is kind of a DP problem. Let's say we have something more complicated, like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many steps are there to get to from 4 to 5? So that would be step 2, step 1, So to go from 4 to 5, how many steps are there? There's only one. To go from step 3 to 5, there are going to be 1 and then 2 is the 2 jump, so that's 2. And then we go to 2. How many ways are there to get to 5? Well, there's going to be 1 plus, so brief step is equal to 2 to 3. So that's going to be 2. And then 2 to 4, that's going to be 1. So that's 3. So now I take brief step and then I replace step 2 is equal to step 1. And now step 1 is equal to 3. And now I go to 2. And I say 2 to 3 or 2 to 4. That's going to be 5. So now this becomes 3 and this becomes 5. And now 1. That becomes 8. So this becomes 5. This becomes 8. And from the 0, that's going to be 13. So this becomes 13. This becomes 8. And so from n equals 5, brief step should equal 13. Overflow. Why is that overflow? That's integer 2, 1. Oh, my bad. Minus. Oh, forgot. Less than or equal. And this gives us 13 and 34 when it's expecting 8. Right, to go from 0 to 2, there's 1 and then 2. To go from 0 to 3, there's 1 plus 2 is 3. And then 0, 1, 2 to 4. How am I doing that time? 7 minutes. 0, 1 to 2 to 3 to 4. Oh, and minus 2. Now I'll put as 5. Messing around with these values. That should be it. Yes, I'm just messing around with the indexes a little bit. And that should be it. O of n style. Okay, so that beats about 100% and uses 38.5% memory. Okay. So the idea is that, well, we can break it into a DP problem, a very easy DP problem with that, going from 3 to 4, 3 to 5, and then 2 to 3, 2 to 4, and then 1 to 2, 1 to 3, and 0 to 1, 0 to 2, and then adding, you know, how many steps it took to go from 2 to 5, and how many steps it took to get from 1 to 5. And that should be the answer. So solutions should give you, it's a Fibonacci problem, basically. All right, so hope that helped, and I will see you next time.